The bakery is working. Just thought you guys should know that. Our bakery is working, and we've sold enough baked goods now. You got to make more. But we sold some baked goods, enough to get the grant satisfied. So there we go. No more bakery production skill grant. So we're down to 2 grants at a time now, and then there's the overproduction for selling our produce, which we're going to go ahead and select that because we'll most likely get that today while we're recording as well. Welcome back to Prison Architect. The final season is kicking off pretty smoothly. Everything's going quite well right now. We're going to try to get this wing done today. All right. And then we're going to try to get even more medium security prisoners in to hopefully get, I want to have by the end of this video, like 120 of those guys in here minimum. We need to maybe look at our staffing and to make sure that we're good there. There's still the problem with this area. I've gone in. You can see that there are people eating. So for anyone who's saying that it doesn't work this way, you're just wrong. Look, he's eating at the table. However, I've gone in and I've made the whole thing a staff room, and that cleared everybody out, and then nobody was eating. And then if you let that run for like a day, then all of a sudden, every once in a while, somebody will come in and eat. So, okay. Then I made the whole thing a staff canteen, and same thing, cleared out the whole room, and then only a few people would come in and eat every once in a while. Okay. So then I made the whole thing a staff room and then split it as a staff canteen again, like it was originally. And it seems to work the best in this configuration with people just eating. I don't know what's going on with it. If we end up losing because of staff morale, that would make me sad. But we're at 73%. So I might actually, because of this problem, I might go ahead and say, you know what, the staff morale clause of the winning condition is now null and void. Right? If the game's not going to behave sensibly, then it's null and void. Right? You might think, well, you don't have enough serving tables for all your staff. It doesn't matter because you have enough meals. If you don't have meals because you don't have enough serving tables and everybody's eating them, that's one thing. I do have enough because there's meals sitting right here, perfectly content right here. Right? So there's just some weird things going on with it. And I'm actually thinking about maybe extending this around, making this also part of it, where there's like food maybe along this wall, and then I get rid of this big wall and just have the whole thing, and then I can add on this side for bathrooms instead. Just kind of get into the spare space that's here, make this smaller. Because I mean, I'm thinking like Supermax probably doesn't need this big of a yard. All right, they can have a smaller yard. I think they'll be all right with it. You know, I mean, they're not going to be all right with hardly anything I'm doing, but as far as that specific thing, I think they'll be all right with it. This guy's going to chill his break. He's going to go into the psychologist's office for his break, even though he has got a hydration and a food need. Now he's going to go satisfy his bladder and bowels. So let's follow this guy and see what he does on his break. Right? This is a sniper. Snipers have pretty long breaks, I would think. They don't have a lot to do. And so what he's decided to do is to go across the road, even though all of the facilities he needs are right here next to him. He's going to go across the road because that's just how this AI acts. That's just how this game is. It's an old game. There's been a lot of bugs introduced over the years. He is going to share a toilet with his other... Okay. Yep, there's that. All right, and then what are you going to do? You have food, rest, and hydration. So what are you going to do? Where are you going? You going to go across the road again? No, he's going to hang out in this room now. And to be clear, there is a drinking fountain in here. You can get your hydration needs set. But he's choosing not to. And he's just going to stand around and let all of his needs... I guess it's the rest need. He's going to do the rest need first. Okay, now you have food and hydration. What are you going to do? Food and hydration. The hydration's right there. And you were just in the area of food, but you've decided not to eat. All right? Ultimately, this is the problem. They just decide not to use these facilities. They decide not to take hydration. They decide not to hydrate, not to eat. And that's what's causing it. And I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's no reason to do that. I have adequate facilities, and I have a lot of food ready for these guys. So I don't know what's going on with it. But either way, it does work. There are people that do every once in a while decide to eat. They do. It does happen. So anyway, so I got that out of the way. I'll probably just, I don't know, try to suck it up as best I can and just do it, man. Concrete foundation all the way out here is going to cost me $14,000. And that's what we're going to work on. So there you go. $14,000 through there. We're going to see a lot of these trees dismantled. All that wood could probably be exported if it doesn't fit in the workshops and stuff, which there's not a whole lot of space left. I mean, there's like little bits here on the tables and stuff here. This area no longer has solar panels. We're going to have all the solar stuff happening over here now. And so because of that, I could probably add, I would think, I can add another, let's see, another saw. What do you want? All right, logistical error again. Yeah. We'll add one more saw in here just to get, you know, additional carpenters ready to go. How many people have passed the carpentry program? How many people have passed this carpentry? 6. 6 inmates have passed this, and I don't even know if they're still here. Because if you can make it this far to get into carpentry, chances are the way you are skilled, like as skilled as you are, you're going to be fine on the outside, and you're probably not going to reoffend. You know? We have 4 people in the 3 strikes program. We need that passed. We need one person to pass this for that $30,000. So I'm going to take a look at that. So we have, let's real quick. It's 22 o'clock. Let's go and do a shakedown of medium, by minimum, sorry. But I want to take a look at some of these guys while we're doing that. So your success chance is pretty good. 3 strikes training, yep. So your success chance is pretty good. I hope you stick with it. I really do, because that's going to be really great for me and you, but also me. Donnie here, Donnie, Felix. He's out of his element. Never mind. Okay. What else we got here? We got, I wish I could just have this pinned to the top or something. Okay. Lancer, where are you at right now? Yeah. Got to pay attention, buddy. And you got a chance. If you change, if you fix your ways now, you have a chance. And the final guy is, I'm going to assume it's Romo. Nope. I think it's this guy instead. James Romo. Oh. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. This guy's different guy. This is Romo then, yeah. James Tick Romo. The details surrounding the events that occurred that tragic night are sketchy, but the rumors more than make up for the rest. One thing is known for certain. Never play an attack card against a man expecting and negotiate. Okay. This is pretty good, actually. So we got a couple of people that may be able to pass it. We'll see if they can stick with it. So we'll get this wing expanded all the way out here. This one, there's nobody in the cells here, but these are done. Yep, these are all done. So I just need to unlock them essentially. So what I can do is, since this is a room right now, that is actually, I probably need lights, right? There are lights in every cell. There's still those, but there's all the electrical and all the plumbing and stuff is not routed yet. So let's route the electrical out through there. I'm also doing some stuff with electrical through here. So I'm adding a switch right here. I'm trying to kind of balance this out, because when this thing goes on, and I'm adding another machine now, right? Which I should probably do that. When this thing, all stuff turns on, this thing is getting above 70%, 75%. So I want to take a little bit of the pressure off of this thing so there's no chance of it blowing. There's a couple of things I've also been notified of, that the medium security prisoners do not go through very many metal detectors on their way out of the workshop. And that is true. They don't, because I haven't really had a huge issue with them. They are the better behaved people. So the one set of metal detectors here was probably sufficient. But I figure there is a chance that our maximum security prisoners will be walking down this hallway as well. And they will then enter into the workshop as well, right? Because they're going to be using these different canteens. I think actually these guys, I hope they go up there and use this canteen. So they might be coming from multiple sides. I actually have to think about that. The prisoner routing for eating from this area, they're going to probably want to go through this area instead. And so what I might do is just have this hallway be minimum only, so that they have to go around. But now I'm playing with fire a little bit. So I think they need to come up this way and then over and then across the yard is probably what they'll end up doing to avoid these metal detectors. Yeah, actually, if they do that, if they go across the yard, they'll have to hit, yeah, they'll hit these, but that's it. They'll go across the yard and then they go through here without going through these metal detectors and without going through these ones. And then there's these ones here too. So like there's a lot of them. They're still going to have to go through them because they're stationed throughout the hallways, but that's something to think about, is how maximum is going to be routed to the canteen. I could also have them, you know, eat alone, like everyone else in lockdown while they eat kind of thing. I could do that. It's just going to get in the way of my regime, so I probably won't do that. The other option, which is I don't want to do, and I don't really have a whole lot of space for it, is to just give them their separate canteen, but that's not going to happen. This is the canteen for these prisoners. That's by the design the whole time, and we're going to stick with it. I just have to figure out the pathing that they're going to take and maybe make some modifications to let them get there a little bit smoother. But in any case, you are right. They didn't have to go through very many metal detectors, so I've added this for now. I was going to do it down here, and I almost did, but it gets really crowded through here, and the only way to do it would be to have the wall stick out right around here and then have it be right here, and then I still need a door so to seal the room. So I'm just doing it here. It's fine. Yeah, there's plenty of room here, and I can also move the serving tables up a little bit. I can move them like a little bit closer to everything on this side, and if we do that, then you know, there's a little bit more walking space through here. They're going through the staff door anyway. So actually what I want to do is get a separate room here because they've been going through the staff door. I want to say empty room. We're going to go... oh, this whole thing is already an empty room. Right. Okay, so this right there is an empty room. And we'll go like that. Okay. And then this empty room is staff only. There. So that'll prevent the prisoners from using this, and now they have to use the big door. That was the design of it all, you know. There's another thing I guess I could have done, which is to maybe put the little arrows to say you can only go a certain direction, but... Are these taser cartridges just sitting on the ground still? I didn't realize there was a lot of taser activity going on in minimum security, but apparently there is. That's interesting. Swap it up to... medium, please. Let's do the medium, and then we'll stop minimum. So we're not searching minimum anymore. Onwards to the medium security people. We need to get enough staff to where I can search everything every night, but I think everything every night would get really annoying and very taxing for my staff because they can't take breaks while this is going on. Like, it's all hands on deck kind of thing. So I want to be kind of really careful about how much I do at a time every night. But so far we have, I think, enough to, you know, incorporate every location every night. We just, as we get bigger, we won't be able to. So we'll just have to have more staff on hand to do it. All right. So I've cleared a lot of contraband tonight. That feels pretty good. I think we're good there. Go ahead and stop. I'm fine. Every once in a while, it's like this thing is still going to persist because there's like 1 or 2 locations they haven't gotten to yet. And it's fine. I haven't done a lot here. I'm wondering why you're beeping at me. You're in the heart of the water, man. You're in, the whole water system is joining right there, so there's no reason for you not to have any water. How much did we export yesterday? Does it say? Power exports yesterday? Finance. Don't think it's gonna break that down for it. It says exports $18,000. Sweet. But it doesn't say power exports specifically. Does it? Oh, it does right here. 12,000. I have to scroll down. There's a scroll bar here. Yeah. So 12,500. That is making up for our deficit right there. So I feel pretty good about it. Anyway, so I've got this power switch right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and that's going to cut the power so that this is, you know, not on this main circuit. So all these machines here won't be on this. And then we're going to have to get them powered by something else. And that leads me to the next task, which is to just kind of do that really quick. And then I have this down here. This is a power switch too. So what we're going to do is shut this off as soon as that gets connected. As soon as this is connected right there, we'll shut this off. And then I'll connect this up. And that should leave this circuit right here to be powered by the renewables. And then as I expand into this cell block, it will be the renewable power that is powering all of this stuff. And that's how I'm gonna run with it. So in other words, like I'm not gonna take anything off of it per se right now, because I think it's pretty much capped out, but I want to make sure that when I expand into this cell block, it is not this bluish circuit. It needs to be this one and this one, because the bluish stuff here, that's this source. And you know, I like that. I think that's good to have it be this source, because it just means that we can sell more power at the border. If we can max out every single one of these transformers, then we sell $15,000 worth of power every day, right? And we sold 12,500, so we're getting close, right, to the maximum that we can do. We might have to rebalance things a little bit, because probably what's happening is this one's filling up and then it can't export anymore, and then these two are not filling up. So if I can somehow rebalance them, you know, maybe have this grid here take a little bit more of maybe this load or something, like maybe have this one do the electric fence that's in the local area, just stretch this across and do that, and then I can cut this maybe like right here or something, we cut it, you know, just to take a little bit off of this grid. Then this could maybe fill up a little bit. It's possible. And then there's always the possibility of just adding more power sources, because I haven't capped that out yet either. We're at what, 13,000 right now, so I haven't capped that out. So I could do another one of these, for example, like that, and just kind of I don't know, it's going to be all the way up to here, right? So we just kind of do that. Yeah. So just add extra production to that. As we expand this way, we'll need it anyway. We'll need to expand that. Okay, we have 48. Let's pause this really quick, make sure we're not going to overfill. We have 48 medium security prisoners in the complex, and we have a 59 capacity. So that means we have enough space for 11, and we're sending 7 more in. Is that what I want? I think not. I think instead I'd like to bring in more minimum security, since we have a lot higher capacity for that. So if I say I want 280 in the prison now, let's go to 85, but I take this down. That's probably better. Just want to keep this open a little bit, although we are adding more cells right now, actually. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's fine. I'm adding more cells, but I'd like to add more of the minimum security because I have more room for them. So we'll do that instead. So we'll almost fill up minimum security instead. And then all of this stuff is just getting done. So this is that, again, that light blue area that I don't want to be powering this area. So I think what I'll do here is I'll cut this up to there, and then we'll have this electrical run, let's say through here like that. Yeah. And then that's going to shut the lights off in this little area temporarily, but this little area is almost meaningless. So, and then we'll have this whole wing here and all the way down, and then all of this will all be renewables, while the central core of the prison is powered by this. And all of the equipment that is hooked up to it will be powered by this instead. Because it's free power. I mean, we didn't have to buy the power station. It comes included with the prison. So we might as well use it and then have all that power exported instead. There is definitely a tunnel here. Yep, there is. You know what that means. It's time. You know what? We can just do search toilets. Oh, we might find it with a search toilet. There's definitely something here. And before anyone says it, it's already been said several times. Yes, I know I can build a toilet here and then dismantle it, and it will find the tunnel. I know. I'm not going to do that. That's the gimmick that I'm not going to do. But we definitely can find this tunnel the old-fashioned way here. Just got to put a little elbow grease. That's not really the right way to use that, is it? You know, elbow grease in a search operation? I don't know if that's correct. I think elbow grease is really only for, like, when you're working on something physical. You know, we just got to put the time and effort into this. There's definitely you know what? It might even be these guys. It could be these guys. We'll do a quick search on the cell block here. Because it could be going up this way. So we want to find it as quick as we can. We got some people with ropes in here. Oh, we got deaths. Hang on. Prisoner was killed by another prisoner. Okay. And then his sedation level is... Yeah, I think it's a little higher than that now because he's, you know, dead. Unfortunately, we lost one of our prisoners. We got ropes and stuff in here. We're not finding this tunnel yet, though. So we'll go ahead and do an actual search toilet command. Oh, 2 deaths now. Ooh. Oh, parole officer. Does that count? Okay, it does not count as my staff. But Eaton. Dude, did you just... You just kill your parole officer, bro. Minimum security, too. Wow. You're not even like... I mean, you were 93 on arrival. You were doing really well. All right, we're going to break down these tunnels. Or break down these toilets here and see if we can find a tunnel inside them. There it is. Ooh, almost got out here, but he has to get through 2 more fences. So, not as close as he thinks he was, but still a pretty good attempt. Not bad, not bad. We're going to have all you guys in solitaire very soon. Yep. I'm not sure if I missed any other tunnels. I don't believe so. I don't want to sell material. I don't think I sold anything. If I did, I would have seen money pop up here. So, but I kind of did. I sell material instead. Yep, all tunnels we found. Let's go ahead and get those picked up. Or get those cleaned up, I suppose. Okay, I think this block is basically ready now, right? So I think what we can do... Well, I have to make sure it has water. Does it have water? It does. Yep. We're already hooked up. We don't have the hot water hooked up yet in these cells. So these cells need a little bit of hot water. They have these pipes connecting, actually. They just don't have this pipe. So I need that pipe to go through. Yep. And also probably a little bit on the warmth. We probably should address the lack of warmth here. So there's a radiator here. So we could bring a radiator right there. That doesn't require any additional piping, which is nice. And then we'll probably put one, I would think, right here as well. Yes. And then this wall actually is going to get taken out. Well, at least here it is. Oh, this is staggered. Yeah, there's a little bit of a stagger here. Interesting. Well, the stagger exists here too. So it's actually not... It's fine. It's fine. But we're going to put one here, and then that just means that this hot water pipe, I'm not sure which direction it's going to reach from, so we're going to do it from here instead. I think it'll probably go up. Yeah. There's probably no reason to do that, actually. Just this part. Yeah. Because there's no reason for the water's not going to need to go this way. So we'll get some heat going through here, too. That's going to be nice. And then I think that's it. Maybe some wall lights for the hallway. We could put one like right here, just to keep the lights on in that area. Another one here. Another one here. I hear rats. I hear more rats. There are 10 of them here. Pest control needs to get in here and do their thing. I don't know where they're coming from, man. They're coming out of the ground there. Okay, so staff morale is now down to 59%, as we have now 210 staff that are pissed off. And it's all about food and hydration. They're just refusing to do it. Now, somebody in the comments, one of these videos, I think it was the last one, maybe the one before that, I guess. They said that they fixed this problem by placing snack machines in their staff rooms and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm also going to place extra drinking fountains because, I don't know, maybe they just need extras. I don't know. So as soon as the staff actually get on that and build them, they're taking forever to do stuff too, even though it's prioritized. I'm going to assume that's because of... it could be because our room is very full, but also just because there's so many of them on break. But I shouldn't need this many on break. I really shouldn't need this. But because of their lack of effort in getting a break, in getting their food and stuff met. So I'm going to bring the workman's break down a little bit here so that they get the hell on this. And hopefully we're going to see them start to build this stuff any second now. There we go. Well, they're just... Look at this. They're just like rushing. Are they rushing the... What are they doing here? Are they taking turns with the drink? Is it the snack machine? Is that what that is? Is this a mad rush for the snack machine? Is it really that? Is that really what's fixing it right now? Everyone's getting their food need met right now. Snack machine. Are you kidding me? I think they are. That's disturbing. Wow. I'm going to make this the thumbnail. Everyone will be like, what's going on there? That's an interesting thumbnail. Yeah, it is. There you go. Let's get this out of the way. Makes it a lot better for me. There we go. Huh? That's wild, dude. I have no idea why. Okay. Well, you said you fixed it with a snack machine. I believe you. I believe you. And now there's a snack machine here, and look at them. Look at them get their food needs met now. Everyone's rushing the snack machines instead of getting their high quality staff meals. Fine, but you know what? That's going to make the morale go up, and it's rapidly going up. It's up to 77% now. Okay, well, that takes care of it. Now, snack machines are not required for staff rooms. That's not required stuff. You know, the drink machine is required, but not the snack machines. But turns out they just love snack machines, apparently. So look, they're going here instead of getting this. I don't understand, man. Make it make sense. It doesn't make any sense. Does it cost me more to bring in snacks for the snack machine? Is that a more expensive food for them? Yeah. That's so wild. That's really crazy. We should probably do it over here too then, right? Snack machines it is. That's how you have to fix it, then that's how we fix it. We'll put a couple of snack machines in the back corner over there. There you go. You guys can have your snacks now, I guess. Maybe it's less expensive than staff meals. In that case, I could just change everything over and we'll have a snack machine. Because there's no stock. There's no inventory here as far as I can tell. But now it's just like, boom, 84%. Super weird. I mean, thank you for that. Thank you for telling me how to fix it. I just don't understand why they have this whole system here where they do actually get food from it, but they just, for whatever reason, don't use it. And the snack machine is where they want to be. There'll be some really good snacks. What do you think is inside the snack machine? It's hot Cheetos, isn't it? It's flaming hot Cheetos. That's what it is. Those are the best Cheetos. Anyone who says anything different, you can just ignore their opinion from now on. It's like the person that says Cool Ranch Doritos are not the best. Just honestly, just their opinion doesn't matter anymore. Okay, the last heat wave of the day just triggered. Whole bunch of stuff to do there. I'm making some modifications. This is an extra room. I've been trying to figure out what to do with it. And I'm just going to turn it into more solitary cells because I don't like the fact that every time these guys get caught with drugs or get caught with stuff that takes solitary, they're always carted up here. And they're always in cells way up here. And then they had to be carted all the way back down here. I don't like that anymore. So this was an area for toilets to be found in the yard, but I think they're using them very infrequently to the point, like, they only have like an hour of yard time, really. So it's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to turn this into solitary cells now, too. It's very easy to do. Just add doors because everything's already plumbed and everything. You know, it was already set up for this purpose. I want to insulate the pipes, I guess. But this right here is also basically plumbed already too. There's even reinforced, you know, the insulation on the pipes and stuff through here anyway. So I'm just adding this little extra bit of piping here and turning this area into solitary as well. And so we could do that with toilets. Just add, you know what? Actually, we're not even going to bother with that. Let's not bother with toilets in here. I know it's plumbed, but let's not bother with toilets in here. We'll just put showers in here instead. You know, and if they pee, well, they can pee in the shower. That's no big deal. Everybody does that, right? There you go. So these are going to be solitary cells as well. And then we have like local solitary. Going to make this a solitary block. That's only for medium, of course, or minimum, sorry. And then I'm just going to call it low from now on because medium and minimum, they sound so similar and my brain just doesn't do it. I guess my brain just isn't very good at that. So we're going to put it at as just low. So low sec here, low sec here. All right, maybe already plumbed, but not plumbed properly because it doesn't actually line up. So we're going to go ahead and eliminate all the utilities that are here. And we're just going to add the pipes in the proper spaces right through here. And then we'll be done with that. We'll go ahead and insulate the pipes and stuff. We'll be done with that. So this is going to be solitary. 1, 2, 3, like that. Yep. And then this is all marked as solitary now too. We're going to go in and put deployment on this as minimum security so that no one else is taken to these. It's just a minimum security area, man, right there. Okay. And then just open. I guess we'll put maybe could stick a light in there. Any reason for electricity? Yeah, I mean, I could do that, and then the light at least has... Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll just leave it dark. Dark? Should I do that? Or I could add the wall lights. They're 30 bucks a pop. Yeah, I'll put the wall lights in. This one already has one, actually. Against the back wall, but it's kind of... I don't like where it is. I'm going to move it. It's fine. All right, so we got a little light there, and then that stuff will get taken care of, no problem. Does this have lights? This one doesn't have lights. So let's go in and add the wall lights here, too. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the wall lights like that. We're up to 46 grand. Hi. Look at that money coming in, man. What happened last month? Exports yesterday. Sorry, last month. 39,000 on the exports yesterday, plus another 10.5 on power. So we can do better on power. We can do better. And you know what? We might as well invest in doing better. Ongoing better. I think it probably take away these wind turbines here and just add the good ones. But I don't think it doesn't think it matters. Like, we might as well just add on to existing systems. Like, I can add more here. It's fine. So if I go like this, I actually have a spare one in storage somehow. Maybe that was the extra supplies. That's a pretty good extra supply if that's the way that worked. We'll go ahead and put a little bit of space between these two, I think, still. Yeah, because this is going to be right up against the wall. And I don't think I don't want to do that. So we'll go like this and then like this. And then we'll connect it like that. That'll do it. Just adding more power into the system, man. Can you guys calm down, please? I'm just trying to provide a safe environment for you, okay? Dean McCabe with so many needs. Wow, did you just arrive or something? I mean, I know you've served this long, but how long have you been here? It's 2% to reoffend. Wow. You've been here a while. Yeah, you've been through programs and stuff. Why do you have such huge needs? Maximum security. You know what? Maybe they don't have enough visitation time. They do. Maybe I don't have enough visitation places. I have 17 families waiting to visit between 8 and 8. I think 17 families can definitely do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10 tables in here. Plus, we got another 5 over here and 5 over here. But of course, these are specific to various conditions. So like right now, we have essentially 10 tables available for everyone here. We could probably have a bigger one. If a bigger visitation room. What I might do then is let's take the cleaning cupboard away. And we can maybe turn... well, I mean, minimum's using that. So I need to make sure that medium's got another, like a replacement for that. Maybe we could turn this into a cleaning cupboard. It's kind of like our staff only point between 2 areas, though, so it's not great. And then I don't know if I have enough dog crates. I'm going to say I don't, because there's a lot of dogs sitting around exhausted, and there's Z's happening everywhere. This might be another reason for me not having dogs on dog ruts here. I probably should address this right now, right? Let's get some more dog crates in here. And then I want to also take this bowl and rotate it. No, I'll put it right here. Yeah, and then let's put this bowl over here. And then we'll add additional dog crates in here. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that needed to happen, so that's good. But granted, I do have these. It's just they're not using them. They're choosing not to use this kennel, and that's kind of what happens every time in this game. You make multiple kennels, and they pretty much only use one. It's because this is the one that's closest to their route. So they go to the one that's closest to their route, closest to their break rooms and stuff. This one's just so far away. There's no reason to walk to it unless your route is here. But even then, when your route being here, if they take a break and it's the dog handler that wants to have, you know, clear their bowels or have food or whatever, they're going to walk and do that first. And then when they're done doing that, then they give the dog a break. And it's like, you know, this is still the closest one. So I don't think this is going to be useful. It's probably a waste of resources, but I mean, every once in a while I do see a dog in here, but it's just not used very often. Like, look, watch what this guy does, right? The dog is exhausted, so he's gonna go in here, right? That's good. Dog gets some food. Nice. Little Puppers is tired. He goes in, sleeps in his kennel. But now, what's gonna happen? Like, this person's got to get their needs met too. Maybe I should put some kind of hydration in here, right? I don't have any I need hydration in here. Let's go. Where's the water's probably closest to this side, so we'll put one here. And then why don't we also stick a snack machine? Stick the snack machine in here. We could also put a snack machine up here. Yeah, why not? Right here. Just pop a snack machine in there too. Snack machines everywhere is what we're gonna do. That's gonna fix all of our problems. Who would have thunk it that the snack machine was the answer the whole time? Some of you knew. I didn't, but some of you knew. All right, now this is a problem because I can expand this power grid out this way, but now we're gonna run into this line and I can't cross the streams here, so they have to be separate lines. So I'm gonna have to take this and move it down from here now, and that gives me more space. But let's just see how much we actually fill up, because right now we're producing 10,000 units of power. We have 4,700 excess units of power in this right now, which is good because we have more expansion to do on that grid. But yeah, anyway, let's actually do that right now. So this is separate. So this is here. So what I can do now that this is connected on that side, what we can do is I'm going to shut this power switch off. That's going to kill power to only this, which isn't a big deal. Then we're going to go ahead and do this right here. Connect this. Okay. Yes. Thanks, Foreman. I appreciate it. So with this little bit of power made, then this can turn back on, and then that circuit's separate. But I could also, if I ever need to, I can flip these switches, and, you know, like if this overloads or explodes or something, I can flip all the switches on, and the renewable sources can take care of everything while we fix it. All right, so it's adding a little bit of redundancy that I can just, you know, implement with a flick of a switch. Hello. Oh, you got some tunnel action happening here. Wow, you guys are quick on these tunnels. How are we not? I mean, we gotta do better on finding these tunnels, guys. I'm doing regular shakedowns here. Look at that. It's still going. Look at them go. You guys are wild. And why wouldn't you be? You don't have to deal with any perimeter walls. I think I need to start getting perimeter walls over here. $35,000. I can afford to put some perimeter walls here, but that's going to force them to... As long as these guys aren't tunneling straight up, because I have a dog route here, like I do. There's a dog right here. It's patrolling this whole thing. But these guys here are going in a straight line trying to find this. So I think I'm going to take... the door needs to be located somewhere else, though. I think the staff needs to access it from this side. Yeah, so like this staff door is fine-ish. But I think we'll go like this with the perimeter wall out to, let's go, what am I going to put into it right now? 10 grand? We can go 10 grand on a perimeter wall to here. Yeah, and that at least forces them to dig deeper into the foundation to go that side. So we'll go 10,350 there. And then I think we'll also go up perimeter wall on this side too. We'll go this way with it just to really seal that in. Yeah. So we'll invest a little bit more in our perimeter wall on this side. Down here is not that big of a concern. None of the cells are very close. So like all of this I don't care about right now because they're not going to tunnel this way. They're going to tunnel that way. They may tunnel this way. That's a legitimate thing. They may tunnel this way. How about we... I don't see, the thing is I don't know where my building's going to end here, but I'm pretty confident that this is going to be the ending for this side. So why don't we go about here, let's say, and we'll bring this perimeter wall down. We'll spend another 11.5 grand on this perimeter wall there. So we're definitely spending all that extra money. That's the things we got to do, man. All right, this isn't happening. I think it's this gangster right here. Dismantle that toilet. Dismantle this toilet, please. Okay. How about this toilet? Get it. Workman. Get in here. Make it happen. Come on, tunnel Revelio. Ah! Ah! There it is. It was, I had dismantled this toilet, but the culprit was this one, and this one, but I chose this one. It's because I'm green, isn't it? Sorry there. Great Almatis. I'm sorry I doubted you. All right, remove tunnels. Remove tunnels. But this is gonna, again, they're gonna want to go this way now, which is fine. I've got dog routes going through deliveries, which is why we're sniffing that out. Because when people drop the stuff off, deliveries, I want to sniff out the drugs and stuff before it even gets in the prison. So I do have dogs going through deliveries, and that's why we'll discover that. All right, so there's our perimeter wall going up the nice, all up the side there. Very nice. Perimeter stuff. Now, I do want to get, I think I need to maybe like doors to access. I can always put a little gate out like this, right? A little gate here so they can access this area. They can always go up through the road too. That's what they're doing. Yeah. They're just going to go up through the gate to get through here. So that's fine. Because honestly, this isn't a security problem. If they're already here, then that's a problem already. Like I've already lost if they're at this point. So, yeah. I just need to make sure I'm not in the way of my staff. God, so much violence. So much action. But you know what? Back to 99%. Snack machines fix the problem. Hallelujah. Whatever. I don't care. Whatever fixes the problem. I guess if it's going to be snack machines, it's going to be snack machines. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Do you have a fix for the hydration problem? Because, you know, they still have that. I bet that's probably their only complaint now. Not even that. It's just fixed. And this is with workmen down to 38%. Honestly, if their needs are being met now, I can probably do this, right? Let's go 50%. If their needs are being met better, they don't need as many people on break. Right? We'll see. We'll play around with these numbers. I might be able to get lower numbers than I'm used to here. I'm used to having more than half my staff on break, but if that problem's fixed, then that's, you know, that's probably why, right? So if that problem's fixed, then I'm solid. And that means I don't need any more staff because I'm not hiring any more else. As I add more and more prisoners going through here, I'm not adding any more staff. I have 191 guards. So 200 guards for 276 prisoners is a lot. Like, you don't need that many guards. You don't typically need that many guards. But remember, we're getting 200, 200, 200. That's 600. Now, 200 guards for 600 prisoners. That's a bit closer. And then you compound that with the fact that we're going to have the protective custody and 100 criminally insane. Granted, there are 45 orderlies, but still, like, the ratio for guard to prisoner, I mean, I don't know what the right ratio is, but I like 3 to 1. You know, I like 3 prisoners for every 1 guard. I typically think that's fine. But maybe it depends on the security level too. So like these guys here, we could probably have 1 guard for every 5 or 6 inmates. And then these guys here, it's going to be much closer to 1 for 1. You know, maybe it'll be like 1 for 2 kind of thing, you know? I think we're almost ready to open this up. Almost. I got the line going through here, but I want to do some insulation on it anyway. And then these prison cells here are going to be a little bit different design, right? They're going to have the beds in different spots and stuff. So why don't we say the beds are... shoot, man. You can do it all on the back wall like this. Yeah, if I do it here... Let's do it this way. We'll go like this with these beds. And that means we don't need that final bit of wiring right here. Well, it's a completed circuit. It's fine. We'll just let it go. And then we're going to want walls, of course. Get the concrete wall up. I'll put the door in the center. Let's put the door in the center on these ones. So it'll be kind of like this. And then well, if I put the door in the center, then I can't have... the pipes are not actually routed correctly. If I'm doing it this way, I need to go like this. which is fine. It needs to go through here anyway. So, I mean, would I have saved resources if I just went straight up from here? I don't think so. I think this is still cheaper on the resources. So, whatever. And then from here, we want to go toilet. Let's say toilet in the back. So it's more centrally located towards the center of the prison, right? And then we'll say, or you could also say that that's closer to this. It's like making them go one extra would be better, right? Yeah. Let's make them go one extra. Wait a minute. No. I'm messing this up, right? Yeah. Guys. I'm messing this up. Threes. The threes is what we've been doing. The threes way of life is the purest way of life. And you know what? We just put everything on the same tile. That takes care of our plumbing problem as well. Now, what we don't have, though, on this, though, we will actually need that little pipe because we don't have the sink. But I don't need the hot water there. So I can always route the hot water this way, too. So hot water goes through here, at least to there. Yep. And then we get the sink right here, the sink and mirror. I'll give them this, too. But once the walls are in place. So it'll be like that. And then it goes like that. So we will have those pipes anyway, I guess. Yes, we're already up to 32,000. We're making some sick money now. Yeah. It's very good. All right. How many prisoners we got? 87. We're bringing in 7 more. And then we're also bringing in 3 medium security. I think not on that. I think not on the medium security. Let's close that now. Because I need to have room for transfers. So let's leave that alone. And then 10 more on minimum. I like that. That's going to basically fill that wing up. Good. All right, then. So as soon as we get this operational, it says they don't have any entrance, right? Okay, we'll just do this then. That opens the whole thing up. Let's not do that. Let's get a staff door. Where can staff leave? Staff are already on the outside like this, right? So we'll just get a quick staff door right here. That's fine. Pop that in, and then as soon as they build that, this whole wing goes. Then I can get rid of this and then demolish the walls, make it an empty room thing. And then this cell block becomes active. And we can support, I guess, how many would that be? Another, what is this? This is 14. So, I mean, we're getting like almost 30, I guess. Probably around 30 more in that area. And then we can probably get another 50 or so more in this area. We actually have 100 cells. Yeah, I mean, I mathed it out, right? I should have another 100 cells, so there's more than that in this area, but it's fine. All right, I think I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with this video. We have made some good progress. Found a lot of tunnels. Chaos, absolute chaos, and but we fixed. I don't know if we fixed. It's a terrible fix. I hate it. It's a really stupid fix, but snack machines for the win. That's what it is. Snack machines fixed it all. There's your answer to what fixed it all. It's snack machines. Thanks for watching. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.